I really don't know why people keep wearing them. It's just outdated. Just stop wearing them. And yes, I'm feeling perfectly fine right now. I'm having a moment of clarity, so much so that I actually compiled a list right now that I was thinking clear to show you 5 reasons you should just stop wearing that watch. The first reason is that you only wear name brand watches to show off how rich you are. And rappers are notorious for this, having guys like Trippie Redd or 6ix9ine literally stacking watches on each wrist, and not because of the love of craftsmanship of the specific brand, or the subtle message of maturity and time management that a watch gives you, or the core functionality of actually telling time. No, it's not because of any of those reasons, but instead the sole reason is because it's an AP, a Rolex, or a Patek that costs thousands and thousands of dollars, and they want to show everyone else how rich they are. And trust me, rappers aren't the only ones doing this. I've met people in real life, regular people, that do this all the time, and all that happens is that you come across as a prick. So if your only purpose to wear this watch is because you want to show off how much money you got, you shouldn't. For me, I can wear a simple, beautiful Vincero timepiece and be just as happy with it because I don't do it for the flex. Instead, because I appreciate a good looking timepiece, the message that it sends, and how it upgrades my style. The second reason why you should stop wearing that watch is because it's not working. I'm to blame here. I'm the first one to blame here, guys. I used to do it all the time. When one of my watches would just randomly stop working, whether it was because the battery died or for whatever reason, I would still wear that watch. Yes, I know it was dumb, but it didn't struck me how dumb this was until one day somebody approached me asking me for the time, and I had to awkwardly tell them that my watch actually wasn't working. It was embarrassing, and never again did I commit that mistake. The third reason why you can stop wearing a watch is because you don't have the budget for it. Guys, if money is tough and budget's tight right now, that means you have to be very smart with your money and put it towards things that are gonna help you survive and progress in life. Don't go and save up all your paychecks and go buy a Rolex or an Omega just to make yourself feel good. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have nice things or actually have a watch if that's what you really want. But if you want to be really smart with your money, then you would buy something like from our sponsor, Vincero Watches. Because like I said, I'm not saying you can't buy yourself nice things, you just have to spend your money wisely. And Vincero Watches is one wise purchase for any guy in any budget. Mostly because of the beautiful craftsmanship all Vincero Watches have and the attention to detail, which makes it a must-have piece in any man's watch collection. But more importantly, Vincero does an amazing job of offering these amazing watches at incredibly low prices. This finally makes it fair for us and actually attainable to have a beautiful timepiece that looks like a $500, $600, $700 watch, and it's not gonna break the bank. And the main reason for this is because of all the quality that this watch has. This is why it's a wise purchase decision and using your money wisely. For example, it has an Italian genuine crocodile embossed leather band. This leather band, it's gonna be with you for years. If you take care of this watch, this isn't a band that's gonna start peeling or falling apart. I've had Vincero watches for over 2 years now, and they look just as good as the day that I bought them. And don't just take my word for it. Go ahead, click that link down below and check out their amazing selection of watches and see everything that they have. If you haven't been on their site lately, I suggest you go now because they've updated to new collections and new colorways that just look beautiful. There's also a special link down below, that way you guys can even get it at a more affordable price. But while you're there, go and check out the reviews. These guys just crossed over 11,000 positive 5-star reviews, letting you know and rest assured that what you're buying is an amazing watch. If you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked down below. The fourth reason why you want to stop wearing a watch is because you have your phone. This is probably one of the biggest arguments against wearing a watch, and every guy that doesn't wear a watch, this is the argument that they always go for. Mainly saying watches, they're outdated. Everybody carries a phone, and your phone tells the time, and it's also super reliable. Some might even say even more accurate than any timepiece that you'll ever wear. Then why would you wear the watch if you have it on your phone? And here's the thing, phones, they're chunky. You're not gonna carry them all the time. Say you're out for a jog or you just went out to do something quick, a lot of times you'll forget your phone. But if you always have a watch on, you don't have to worry about that. Phones also sometimes can be seen disrespectful. If you're on a first date or you're in a meeting or you're talking to somebody important and you pull out your phone to look at the time, you might as well slap that person in the face. However, if you have a nice watch, you're gonna develop a habit where you can discreetly look down on your wrist, tell the time without being as disrespectful. Also, your phone, it'll die on you. Watches, if they're automatic, you're good all the time. And if it's battery powered, you're good for several years. And finally, does a phone make you look this good? Probably not. And the fifth and last reason why you should stop wearing that watch is if you're working out. I can't tell you how many times I've gone to the gym and I've seen guys wearing metal link watches or beautiful leather band watches to the gym. Don't do this. Not only is it completely outside the scenario, if it's a metal link, you're more than likely gonna ding and scratch it up. And if it's a leather band, all the sweat is gonna ruin your beautiful timepiece and deteriorate it over time. Also, I find it super uncomfortable and definitely out of place. But other than that, did you guys really think I would tell you to stop wearing a watch? It's one of man's strongest accessories and one that I think every guy should wear, unless you're hitting one of these 5 points. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Vincero. They're gonna be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.